Welcome back to the channel everyone, Nord47 here, and we are back on SNOWRUNNER in the muddy swamps of Michigan. I haven't been here in quite a while. I have been chipping away over the last couple of weeks off camera, finishing off all the tasks. So as you can see, we have everything from Steel River Township done, everything from Dyson Diesel done, and everything apart from Super Order for Husky forward and done. So all we have to do is, right now where we are, we're down here in the port of Drummond Island. I'd come all the way over here. The super order involved doing 4 pickups and then a drop in Smithville Dam, and then it was four pickups again, and then a drop off over in Island Lake, then 2 pickups, bring them here to the port of Drummond Island, and then we have 2 pickups left to do back again in Smithville Dam and bring them over to Black River. So what I said to myself, what I'll do is, right, I'll get the Smithville Dam one done out of the way, get the local one done out of the way, then I'll head on to Island Lake, then I'll head over here to Drummond Island, get the port done, head to Island Lake with that one, and then on the way back from Island Lake I could pick up the vehicle spare parts and the fuel to bring over to Black River. So I got the Smithville Dam one done, and I didn't even notice it on the screen, but I picked up the metal beams and the concrete slabs for here in the port, brought them all the way over, and I was like, where am I supposed to be dropping these? There's nowhere to drop them. The game actually forced me to do the Island Lake one first, so I had to go all the way back. So I just dumped the trailer here, flew all the way back over, got them done. So here we are back in the port now, I'm able to do it. So that is what we're going to do. Just literally got the trailer, just sitting here, just got to hitch it up, drop it off here. Then we're going to come all the way back across, excuse me, bit of frog in the throat this evening, all the way back across to Smithville Dam. So once we get to Smithville Dam, then we are going to come back in from here, over here. We're going to drive all the way across, and if the map will scroll a little bit quicker, all the way up, down to the garage. We're going to switch over from the Navistar to the Fleet Star. Going to pop in next door. We're going to pick up the the spare parts, the vehicle spare parts, I'll say. Fly down here to the fuel station, pick up the fuel, head on over to Black River, where we will then be coming out from here. And I was going to go this way, but I think it might be just a little bit quicker and easier, just for time purpose on the video. Come all the way down around, turn it off here, drive up, and finish it off. And then that is every single one of the contracts done for Michigan. And then the next video, I'm not sure exactly when that's going to be, will be in a bit of snow. But what I want to do for this video, actually I just want to reset the time, just make sure we are early in the morning. There we go. What I want to do is do this all in first person. Now let me just change real quick just the FOV slider on that. Video, have it up on 21. I'm going to put it up, been going up in steps of 7, but yeah, we'll just pull that back to there. That should be alright. So yeah, as I want to try and do this all in first person. This is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I'm not the best of drivers in first person, but we'll see what happens anyway. So we'll hitch ourselves up and see how we get on. So just adjust my volume a little bit. Go. I think I can. Oh yeah, I can actually. Yeah. And look out this way. Maybe a little bit easier. Can I see the trailer in the other mirror? I can, just about. There she is there. So yeah, I thought I'd make it, or bring this back, get another appearance of this back on the channel. Right, that should be good to hitch up. Ah, that sounds like a successful one. But yeah, this should be a pretty straightforward drive, but then again, as I say, it is one of my videos, so you never know what can happen. Just line ourselves up with a swing. Yeah, what I'm going to do as well is, just on the way back through Smithville Dam, I'm just going to dump this trailer off, possibly refuel if needs be. So unload, that is that done. and yeah, possibly refuel. So I want to sell this trailer back. Just need to come back a little bit there. Sell this trailer back, refuel, and then just straight on over to the garage, grab the Fleet Star, and do the 2 pickups, fly it on over to Black River, and finally have, as I say, all the tasks done. The only thing that I just hate about this truck, great truck, just has a turn circle of a flipping aircraft carrier or something to that effect anyway. But what I'm going to do now for our little drive back across the Smithville Dam, I'm going to shut my trap. We're going to do a little bit of a time lapse, stick on some music, and we'll just enjoy the drive. So I shall talk to you when we get back to the garage in Smithville Dam. Right, here we are, just coming back up into the garage, grab that Fleet Star. Wasn't too bad of a drive over. A couple of turns that I always actually forget are a little bit tighter than what I think they are. Just you probably caught it, even though it was a bit sped up, hitting into the barrier. But otherwise not too bad. Then just kind of swerving a little bit all over the place on the dam, coming across the dam because I was panning the camera across. But right, let's head on and get our vehicle spare parts first, then fly on down to the garage. Oh yeah, by the way, I actually have, I'll just show you, I actually have the chain tires on this, so it's a little bit skiddy and skittish on the tarmac. Not too bad, grand in the mud, but just likes to slide around a little bit. If you can remember all the way back to the previous video when I last used the Fleet Star as well, you might remember it was blue, now I have green. How long it had been since I actually played the game, I didn't even realise that they had, at least I don't remember it anyway the last time. You probably see like the little bubble hula girl there, and yeah, there we go, there's the chain tire sending me into a pole. The little bubble hula girl, the skull hanging from the sun visor. Got a hood on him, I think it's a saber-tooth tiger, I think it is, I have on this one. And then the decals on the hood and on the side doors. But yeah, I do not remember. Ooh, we're overturning again. But yeah, I do not remember them being in the game when I last played it, before I came back. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to come out of the camera here for a minute, because I'm pretty sure this is that vehicle spare parts there, ready. Could well be, but I don't have a crane, so I'm not going to take it. But no, that's service spare parts. Vehicle spare parts is what we want. Just the one. Right, back in, and let's head on down to the garage. Don't think I'm going to need to refuel. I highly doubt it. Now I know I gotta take me time coming down this road now when we turn left, especially with these chain tires on, ready for the snow. Don't think I've unlocked them yet for the Navistar. If I remember correct, I haven't anyway. I'll have to have a look. That's if they are even actually available for the Navistar. But got the Fleet Star ready to bring over anyway, along with the couple of scout trucks. But I've been really enjoying the game since I got back to it now. I haven't been doing everything in first person like we are now, but no, I've really been enjoying getting back into it. When I was actually doing the other two parts for here, or for this contract, the truck does not want to turn. It was actually the local one, picking everything up here in Smithville Dam and then bringing it off up to the north, well, the northwest, what I'll call it, of the map. I toppled this. I had two loads on the back of the truck here like this, and then I had the sideboard trailer on the back that has two slots in it as well, and I overshot a turn and I thought I can turn it around, but when I was reversing it back, because it's I can't think, is it a dolly trailer or something like that is what they call them. I think that's what they call them anyway, I could be wrong. I'd overturned that and lost a pallet, didn't realise, only before I went to check the map. And so I had to park that up there, ditch that, bring the, right, so we want one pallet of fuel, right there we go, should have everything. Do you know what, just, like, we've only used what, just over 20 litres, but sure, we might as well just might as well get those 20 litres back. Yeah, so okay, I jumped myself back into the garage, got the Navistar out with the crane, and brought it up, loaded this truck back up. Something told me, right, leave the Navistar here, knowing my luck I'm probably going to need it again. Got up and around the dirt trail, and it was a nice slanted road, and I tell you what, I'll pick that up now back in a second, because I'll just cut out the loading screen here, just getting over to Black River. Yeah, so as I was saying there about, yeah, something told me just to leave the Navistar there, that for some reason I thought I was going to need it. I was probably like 100 yards away from dropping off that load, and I went and toppled this, completely toppled this truck. So I said, right, go back down, switch over to the Navistar, switched back over to the Navistar, brought it down, managed to pull, yeah, I managed to pull this up and the position that the other pallets fell off, I said, right, I'll bring this down, and there was, I think it was one pallet. Yeah, it was one pallet that survived and stayed on the truck. So I brought that down, dropped it up, and said, right, let's get it turned around in the deep mud that was there, and we'll use the Navistar, load it back up, bring it down, drop it off. Job done. Dropped it off, turned it back around, maneuvered the Navistar so that I could load it back up, extended out the support arms for the crane. As soon as I went to pick up a trailer, I toppled over the flipping Navistar. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So I said, right, hold on a second. I ditched the sideboard trailer off the back of the Fleet Star. I said, right, I'll try and winch the I was able to retract the crane arms, or supports, whatever you call them. I said, right, I'll use the winch to try and pull the Navistar back onto its wheels. Trying, no such luck. Now, we are not taking this turn, are we? Is the next one? No, it's not there. Well, we can take this one, but yeah, watch it, we'll take it. Yeah, it just wasn't happening. So I just had to remove all the cargo and start the whole blooming thing again. So what I decided to do then was just take the Navistar, and I just got a semi-trailer and used that. It was an absolute nightmare. I'm trying to think, when I was going over to Island Lake, did I have any trouble? I think the only trouble was I almost ran out of fuel. That was about it. There was one little hairy bit of a moment there, just going where we just picked up this fuel pallet. If you're carrying on further down there, there's a patch of the trail or the track, whatever you want to call it, that heavily leans to the left, and there's a tree there and a rock on the other side, and you have to go in at a bit of an angle, bit of a weird angle to be able to get past and use the winch as well. Those of you who played this map enough, if you do play the game, you'll probably be aware of the patch that I'm on about. But I actually, surprisingly enough, for once, I usually always have trouble there, and I actually got through it fairly easily. So I think, yeah, we're just turning off up here, up to this old house. But I'm looking forward to finally getting into what is the name of the game, some snow for SNOWRUNNER. So this should be our drop off. What we'll do is we'll finish her off by driving back to the garage here. So drop off and drop off, job done. Oh, being promoted as well, 32 grand, 2740 XP, nice. Alright, so yeah, we'll drive back over to the garage, one last visit on the garage here at Black River. I haven't been in this one for a while. If I can remember my way to it now, that is. But let me know anyway, for those of you who may still well be here watching the video. Yeah, we'll turn off here until we get back down. I think, I'm not sure where I'm going if I go straight. I get lost. Yeah, let me know if you want to see, if you want me to make SNOWRUNNER a regular appearance on the channel again, let me know. Certainly work on it. You want to see me finally tackle some snow. I've been there briefly, had a nightmare of a time, wasn't prepared for it. But, I think I have the Fleet Star, I think, adequately equipped now at the moment, and the Scouts. I have the Chevy pickup there. I can't think what's the name of the other Scout. I'm trying to remember. No, wait. No, we're not there. No, we'll go straight into the middle of town. It's such a different feeling driving in first person, actually. This perspective, it looks a lot different. Fly through this town, not a bother on third person. Well, yeah, I mean, I still have as well. I've got a good few of the little side jobs just to chip away at. I can work away on them off camera, just drift back and forth the odd time. Now, if I remember correct, there is a dip here. Yeah. I usually always wreck the suspension. Oh, never mind. I've just hopped over that fence. Let's take it easy coming down into here. I usually always fly down into here anytime I've been past it. Fly down into there as fast as I can. Put some amount of damage onto the suspension. We'll just mow you out of the way. And I can't think of the name of it, but I believe, yeah, we've got 2 new maps in... Where the hell are they again? I must have a look. 2 new maps now with the Season 2. Great, yeah, we're going this way over the bridge. A little gander down. Try and not drive into the side of the side barriers like I did back over in the dam. Right, now we are gonna go to the right. Yeah, that's the gas station there. There's the garage to the right. I can remember my way. I haven't been here in months, but... Oh, that's a tree. That's them chain tires. The truck just didn't want to do what I wanted it to do there. Never let me drive a truck. Again. Oh, wow. I was back on the steering there and it just... No, I'm going straight. Do you know what it reminds me of, actually? I said it a number of times that I used to work doing the bins, and there was a little truck that we used to have, a little DAF, and this thing, you could pop wheelies in. It was only a short little truck. It was only like if you're just doing like missed calls or something. I saw somebody missed if a crew missed a bin or something like that, you know, we come out on the weekend or something and pick it up. So it was only a short little thing, and literally you could wheelie this thing down the road. Like, so you'd be going to take off from a turn. They ended up, yeah, there was I think it was like a 3-ton weight or something like that. Something to that effect. Somewhere between 1 and 3 ton weight put on the front of it anyway, to hold the nose of the truck down so you could actually turn a corner. There was a couple of trucks in the fleet actually, if I remember right, kind of had that. Once you started getting weight in the back of the truck, like even the normal average size bin trucks, once you started getting a few ton weight in the back, it'd just kind of be wanting to lift the cab off the ground. It'd look like the wheels are touching, but if you got a turn, and like if you're accelerating off from the lights or something like that to turn, just the way it sort of just leans back a little bit, yeah, you're going straight if you're not paying attention. Right, where are we pulling? That's actually it right there, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. There, yeah. Pretty sure it is. Looks familiar anyway. Alright. What the hell? I've got a collection of trailers over here. I must actually sell them, get a few quid back on them. But, yeah. That is finally all of the contracts for Michigan done. We shall finish up with the sunset. And yeah, as I say, let me know down below if you want me to make it a little bit of a regular appearance on the channel again. I might chip away just at the odd little side jobs that are here still going, just to chip away on a couple of them. But the next video should be off over in, let me see, it is Alaska, isn't it? The global map. So over in Alaska, yeah, we got the new one was this, I think it was the Kola Peninsula. Is that what? Kola Peninsula in Russia. Or was it Yukon? Actually, I think it was Yukon was added. Yeah, I think Russia was already added. And then this timer. I still haven't been here at all. So I've only briefly been here in Alaska, but Alaska will be the next one. Some actual snow for the name of the game itself, SNOWRUNNER. But I'm going to leave this video here. If you managed to make it this far, thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy watching me drive and crash into barriers and skid around bridges. If you did, make sure to drop it a like. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit subscribe. I shall talk to you all in the next one. Until then, take care, have yourselves a good one, and bye for now.